nature is of critical importance to us. It provides oxygen and food and building materials and medicine and a whole range of different services. But it's also important to us culturally and spiritually and symbolically, and that's what I'd like to talk about in this video. So there's a set of plants associated with Christmas and the winter solstice in Northern Europe, and I'd like to talk about those here. So the first is holly. Holly has a whole range of ancient symbolic links. So it's an evergreen, so it's considered to provide resilience and strength. And so it's considered a symbol of warding off evil and warding off bad luck. So for the Roman ceremony of Saturnalia, holly was central as symbolizing the depth of winter, but then renewal leading on to the next year. And then in the Celtic mythology, there was the holly king in winter that does battle with the oak king in summer. And then in Christianity, holly is important. It's evergreen, so it symbolizes eternal life. The prickles symbolize Christ's crown of thorns. And then the red berries symbolize Christ's blood on the cross. So holly symbolizes resilience and hope and peace and goodwill. And you'll see it as a key part of Christian and other winter ceremonies. Mistletoe grows without touching the ground, so it's said to provide the link between the heavens and earth, and so it provided protection and healing and fertility. And then the combination of the evergreen leaves and the pure white berries was said to symbolize life and marriage and conception. And then the Norse god Beda was killed with a mistletoe arrow, and the subsequent reconciliation meant that mistletoe became linked with healing and sociality and love. And then increasingly, mistletoe gained a reputation for romance, for kissing under the mistletoe. And that's how many of us think of it nowadays. But it has this long tradition of being associated with hope and peace and continuity of love in the darkest periods of winter. The third species I want to talk about is the ivy. And as with the other species associated with winter, not surprisingly, this is also an evergreen. It goes right the way through the year. And so, since Roman and Greek cultures, it's been associated with eternal life and immortality and continuity. It also has this clinging growth. So it's associated with loyalty and fidelity and enduring bonds. So it's often linked to funerals. So not only is it growing up this gravestone, but if you can see this beautiful carving around the top, this is of ivy, symbolizing continuity, immortality. And then also it has these intertwining growth, interwoven growth, so symbolizing friendship and unity and mutual support. So at Christmas, we have ivy, we have holly. I think mistletoe is often tolerated, it's a bit more pagan, but these plants are central to the Christian idea of Christmas. But if I was to go to almost any culture in the world, I could similarly find plants that are associated with that particular culture. Plants are fundamental to meaning and significance in almost all cultures in the world. But just as species are going extinct, then meaning is going extinct. So, for example, I once studied the languages of humans and showed that they were more threatened than bird species or mammal species, and more of them had gone extinct. And the problem is that when a language disappears and it's replaced by a more generic language, then often the details are lost, the details of species, the intricate knowledge that's associated with them. And then Robert Macfarlane showed that the children's encyclopedia no longer included many words linked to nature, so he produced the book Lost Words, which had sections on kingfisher and jay and acorn and bluebell, which had been excluded from the encyclopedia as no longer of general use for children. So I guess what I'm saying is that we think of an ecological community as a list of species, and those species have ecological meaning, but there's actually much deeper than that. It's often there's a personal meaning. There are many species that mean a great deal to me in very many different ways. There's the ecology in terms of understanding the requirements of different species and how you can read the landscape from the species present. There's the history, the fact that there are all these yews here is absolutely typical of churchyards. And then there's the cultural, the symbolic significance as well. So nature is much more than just a list of species. It's much more profound and much deeper than that.